Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for hanging out with me again today. Well, today I'm going to reveal the Sand Scorcher builds. Real quick backstory. A while ago, one of the viewers, Roland, longtime viewer, great guy, and we've gone back and forth in email a bunch on different things, and he said he had a Kyosho Outrage parts car he wanted to send over because I have the other Outrage. I need to get the shocks rebuilt on one. And he said he had one there, wouldn't do anything with it, and was more than happy to send it over. So he sent me the package, and when the package showed up, it did have the Outrage in it, but it also had a 50% built Sand Scorcher in there. So he'd gotten a Sand Scorcher, got pretty much a chassis built, and that's kind of where it's at. So he decided to send it over here so it can get built, get run, everybody can enjoy it. So when I got it, I knew the Sand Scorcher box art body is not the easiest to paint, so I decided to pick up a second body for it, and that way if I got the first one done and it didn't turn out good, then I can fall back onto the second one and, you know, do the first one weathered up or something, or just strip it back down and repaint it, whatever. Thankfully, the first body turned out good. It's not great by any means. Might look good on camera, but there are lots of little goofs in it, but it is 100% good enough. So I got the first body done, and then I went ahead and got the second body done. You guys, the members have kind of seen what's going on with them. I don't remember if you guys saw both bodies, but anyway, here is the box art Sand Scorcher. Now, this has already been run, so the wheels and tires are dirty and a little bit of schmutz on it. But this one, I did not run long. I did not want to break mirrors. I didn't want to scratch it up. So this will kind of be the display body. And then the other one is the Fun Runner body. I did run both in the video. You guys will see here shortly. But like I said, this one had a tumble or two, and I was like, okay, time to change the bodies. So, you know, completely box art. I think I added 2 more stickers, like the little GR Racing Fuels back here. And then there's a little tiny Tamiya one down in here that's hiding a paint drip, kind of a sag in the paint. But overall, came out good. Now, I did realize yesterday when I went to run it, I had not put the windshield wipers on. I painted them. I'm not sure where I put them. I'm pretty sure they're in a baggie somewhere that I put safekeeping. And I don't remember exactly where I put that baggie. But I do have the windshield wipers for both. I'll get them put on. But everything else is on there, and it looks really cool. It drove a little weird because it was super wet outside. We're getting torrential downpours every evening. So I was able to run it in the yard. I did not take it on the track. I did not want to get the whole thing muddy and disgusting. So it just ran in the grass. Now the grass was still damp. So between the paddle tires not having super grip anyway, wet, damp grass, it was kind of doing donuts here and there. And, you know, sometimes it would turn in the kind of the big arc that it normally would turn. And then sometimes it would just whip around and do a 180 real fast. This one is the box art. And give me a second. I'm going to swap the body to the other one. And here is the other body. So a very kind of unique flare on this one. So basically this turned out as a, you know, I want a lowrider, but I have Volkswagen money. So it's kind of the theme of this one. So what these decals are MCI decals for the King Hauler. So they're black with a lime green surround on them. Now, it's a wild, I'll put up a picture of the graphic here. So basically, this little hood thing was basically the Z. And then these are part of the Z, but they only came back to here. And then there was a big thick one with like a skinny one beside it. So what I did is I cut the skinny one off, I ran the big thick one right down the middle, and then I just fit these in to kind of give it that taper on the thing. It is what it is. This one was just like that, but I had intended to cut it to the fender flare so it was nice and round, but the sticker was like this long. So I got it stuck on, so basically I cut the whole strip out. I got it stuck on right here, and to where it was nice and level, and then started rolling it out. And then I peeled the backer off and I took the scissors and cut it to where I thought I was going to have, you know, a good 1/4 inch extra so I could push it down flat to the body and then just take the X-Acto knife and cut right in the curve. Yeah, cut was short and it kind of just stopped. So I made sure to do both on the same side, the same way. Like I said, this is the Fun Runner body. This one is probably going to get beat up and scratched and scraped. To where this one is basically going to be the show body. Now, again, this one isn't perfect. Like, I forgot to do the white down here. There's runs, there's sags. This one, the paint actually looks better. The Shelf Queen body looks good enough. It did take quite a few tumbles. You'll notice that the mirror is missing, and you'll see that in the video. Kind of notorious for these, but I'm ready to put them on, have them on there. This guy got a little bent up, but they're pretty easy to bend back into shape. But it does look cool, wiggle and wrap them. And at one point, it actually tucked itself underneath the mirror like that. And I was like, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't want it rattling up against the body. Anyway, guys, like I said, Roland built the chassis. I had to go back in and, you know, touch up a few things. There was one issue with the wheel was sticking, and basically the drive shaft was binding up. If you put it on and don't kind of cycle it through as you're tightening it up, you can tighten it up and then it pushes up and binds because of the axle is actually moving back and forth a little bit as it swings through the arc. Just minor little things. Huge thanks to Roland for sending this over. I hope you enjoyed the run footage. I hope you enjoyed both bodies. And this will be back out for a run. I hope to get it out on the sand at some point because that's where it belongs. It really is not a track car. It's not a yard car. It's a Sand Scorcher, so it needs to find some sand. So hopefully I can get it out on some sand sometime before the end of the year and actually seeing it throw some rooster tails of sand around. So hope you guys enjoy the run footage. There's going to be kind of a photo montage so you can see the bodies up close on the cars, and then the run video of kind of flipping and flopping back and forth between the two. And hope you guys have a great weekend. Everybody out there, as always, be happy, be healthy, be safe. I will catch you guys on the next one. See you.